Hello, everyone. I want to look into the case of MICA Miller. She is the woman who lived in South Carolina with her pastor husband and was recently found unalived in Lumbar River State Park in North Carolina. It is said right now that this is being viewed as a self-inflicted passing to the back of the head. This happened about 48 hours after her husband, from whom she had been separated for 1 month, was served with divorce papers. The family of MICA is saying that it is very suspicious. They don't believe what is being said and that they want authorities to look into it more deeply. Yeah, so I want to just start by pulling a couple of these, seeing what we can get, and then I'm going to go into questions with the tarot. This is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. No what? No secret weapon in reverse. No secrets being revealed. All right. Didn't mean for that to fall out yet, but I guess we'll start there. No secrets being revealed. So somebody did not want a secret to come out or did not want their dirt to be aired. Exposed in reverse. Okay, so somebody didn't want to be exposed. Okay. Let's see here. So that's a pretty clear message. Someone was trying to cover up being exposed or something. Let's see. MICA, the husband, and the energy between. Let's go in the 48 hours prior to her passing. MICA, Lovers in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse. Husband, 6 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Lovers here could be lack of self-love or lack of desire to mend things within the relationship between the two of them. 9 of Swords in reverse. I don't want to worry about this anymore. I want to get this off my plate. For him, 6 of Swords in reverse. I don't know how to go. I need this to stop, or I don't know how to move forward, or I'm stuck. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This combo, I don't want to lose what I've gained in terms of career, and for him the career would be the church. Energy between. 8 of Wands, Justice, King of Pentacles. Communication, communication between the two of them, in which he's coming up as King of Pentacles and we had Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is my way or the highway. Like, I'm telling you, we're going to do it my way. Is that fair to say? Truth, yeah. So what we have here so far is him not wanting to be exposed or seen by the congregation or the community, whomever, because he did not want to lose the foundation on which he was building his empire, I guess you could say. This is my way or the highway. We're going to do this my way, and I'm letting you know we're going to do it my way. Queen of Cups, the Sun, Queen of Pentacles. So almost like she could start to see clearly her role, and her role was essentially that place in his life to make him look like he was stable and secure, which he felt like he was losing because of people talking about what was going on behind the scenes. Is that fair to say? Knight of Swords, Page of Swords in reverse. So they were talking about one thing and he wanted it to stop. Some clarifiers so far. Are we on the right track? Weird Science, Self-sabotage in reverse, medical emergency in reverse. Weird science would be an experiment. Self-sabotage in reverse, medical emergency in reverse. Medical emergency and self-sabotage both in reverse, to me, coming out together says not self-infliction. Weird science has two people on the card, an experiment or testing a hypothesis. This to me is, I didn't do it to myself. If I'm not self-sabotaging and I'm not the one causing a medical emergency and there's some kind of experiment going on, that to me is like the husband getting another party involved as to not get his hands dirty and make it look like she did it even though she did not. Is that fair to say? Drugs and poison and weird science. Is it fair to say that there was something going on behind the scenes that he was trying to purposely make her mental health worse? Money in reverse, affluent in reverse. I don't want you to be able to get half. I don't want you to take my money. I want to have all the control. Is it fair to say that there was some kind of plan on his behalf to get her to look absolutely crazy or depressed or mentally unwell so that upon the divorce going through, it would be easier for him to get his way? Abuse and neglect, the hand over the mouth. You need to be quiet. You need to, oh, he didn't want to be exposed. I don't want to be exposed upon our divorce. So if I just make you look crazy, no one will believe you. Revenge. I'll get back at you for leaving me by making you look crazy so no one believes you. War. Okay. What is MICA's energy the day that this happened, like earlier in the day? The Emperor in reverse, Hanged Man in reverse. I am not letting him have the control and power anymore. I'm getting away. I'm cutting myself free. What was his energy the day that it happened? Seven of Swords in reverse and Six of Wands. I'm getting away with some kind of betrayal and I'm getting the victory. So I didn't get caught in this. Clarifier. High Priestess in reverse. Eight of Swords. Now my secrets will be kept. Now I've successfully silenced you. No one will believe you and there's nothing you can do. Two opposing forces working together. Ten of Cups, someone he trusts. Ace of Cups and the Tower both in reverse. I speak to someone that I trust, that is already in some kind of dark energy that I know won't betray me and rip everything out from underneath of me. Can I have a confirmation? First confirmation that this was not self-inflicted by her. Royalty, Queen. Getting what's owed to you. So I'm finally getting to get free and regain my own power. And royalty would be things improving. I'm starting to see myself in a better light the further I get away from who was causing me the distress. Dating the husband. Okay. Okay, so not self-inflicted. Can I have a card about if they're plot twist in reverse? Not self-inflicted. Plot twist in reverse. Not self-inflicted. There's not going to be a plot twist. It's not going to change. It was not self-inflicted. Is there another party involved in this besides just him and her? Sad in reverse. Ritual. Happy. This is in reverse with an eyeball, so not seeing the plan. What plan? Female in reverse, party in reverse. Female in reverse, male. Party in reverse, party's over. A male is responsible for taking orders from him to go to MICA. Affair in reverse, so not someone that he, how do I word this? Is it fair to say that this is not an example of he was having an affair, the lover got jealous and took her out? This is not that. This is like him calling someone and asking them to go to her for him. Real flag. Okay. False flag in reverse, real flag. Okay, so not a jealous lover that went after her, but someone that he asked to go to her to silence MICA. Hidden key, yes. Okay, so he needed her silence. So I send someone else that's not a lover to silence you. Can I have 2 cards from MICA if we are on the right path? Blackmail? Oh. Okay, well, I said someone he trusted, but blackmail could fit there too, because I trust you not to turn on me because I have something on you. Okay. Second card from MICA. Legal proceedings. Blackmail, legal proceedings. I need to collect on what you owe me. Well, let me rephrase that. Husband needs to collect on what blackmail target owes, aka I need you to go do what I need you to do before legal proceedings, because if we get to the legal proceeding part of the divorce, what I don't want to be exposed is going to be exposed down the rabbit hole in reverse, and I don't want people to be able to go down that rabbit hole. Confirmation from MICA. What rabbit hole does he want to prevent people from going down? 2 cards. Neighborhood in reverse. Doesn't want everybody talking. Everybody would bury him if they knew what he wanted to keep silent. Is it fair to say that if the whole town was talking about what would have came out in court, it would have been the end of his, I guess you'd call that career? It would be the end of his role as a supported pastor within the community. Stranger in reverse, because everybody would know exactly who he was then. Do Let's do 5 cards. What was the unfolding of what happened to MICA the day that this happened? The Hierophant in reverse, breaking of a commitment. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, a one-way debt. Page of Swords, learning the truth about something. This also looks like it could be like important documents being signed. 9 of Wands in reverse. I don't want to have to walk on eggshells anymore. And that came out touching the Hierophant. So I don't want to walk on eggshells anymore when it comes to my connection with my husband. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The breaking of a family commitment, or the breaking of a family of a betrayal that is driven by something either financial or that would threaten the stability of another individual, so the husband. So the breaking of a commitment leads to you owe me because I learned the truth about something. I'm not going to walk on eggshells, so I separate myself permanently from you. And I had Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands. I made a face because I hurt my back a little bit over the weekend. How do I word this? Is it fair to say that from his perspective, he was looking at it as if usually everybody would believe me and be on my side, but I know in this case, Queen of Wands, I know, and that even looks like sitting on a oh, there's a palm tree on it. That's like when I sit in the chair for the divorce, I'm going to end up with the palm tree getting what I want, as in her. Is it fair to say that from his perspective, he believed that where typically he would be the one that would be believed, in this situation, he thought that MICA had the ammo to be able to actually take him down and have everyone believe her when she got on the stand at the divorce hearing? Is that fair to say? Corruption. That's what made him. I'm going to word it like that. And there's cups. From his perspective, if I don't silence her prior to this divorce hearing starting, I'm going to lose everything because everyone's going to believe her and not me because of whatever she has. And I need to silence her. Secret society with the, I need to silence her. If MICA could give us 3 cards to tell me what question to ask her and then give us a solid, very specific answer to that question, something that we don't know yet that will come out. Like, we don't know it yet, but there will be proof of the answer to this question. 3 cards for the question, 3 cards for the answer from MICA. Surveillance. Dismemberment in reverse. So I'm watching you. All the pieces are coming together. Road. Oh, okay. Surveillance. Dismemberment in reverse. So I'm watching you. All the pieces are coming together. Road. What do you want me to ask you? Option 1 is the question that you want me to ask. How did the plan unfold to where they could get to you? Because she was not, this wasn't at the house. It was North Carolina, South Carolina, so different states. So option 1 is the question, how did the other person find you, follow you, get to you? Or is the question, how did the plan come together? So is the question about the helper, or is the question about the husband? Card A, helper. Card B, husband. Helper. Man-made disaster in reverse. Okay, so husband. Husband, right? Desert in reverse. So a mirage, you see it and it's not there. You don't see it and it is there. So not the helper, a man-made disaster in reverse. Desert in reverse, you don't see it and it is there. Surveillance, all the pieces coming together, road. Surveillance, all the pieces coming together, road. Is it fair to say that the question that I'm supposed to be asking what role did the husband actually play in the unfolding of the unaliving? Rival. Okay. Yes. Okay. 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 So now 3 cards for the answer. The question is, what hands-on role, if any, did the husband have in the actual act of unaliving? Private property in reverse. So not private property. I can see what's going on, or I have access to what's going on. Beach in reverse. So lack of flow. Crossroad. Beach in reverse, private property in reverse. I can see what's going on or hear what's going on, or I have knowledge of what's going on. Beach in reverse, I didn't go there though. I didn't flow in that direction. Crossroad, I'm on the other side watching, or I'm on the other side, crossroad. I didn't go, but I have access or knowledge. So is it fair to say that he did not have a hands-on role? He wanted to not get his hands dirty in this? Supplier in reverse. He's not the one who supplied the shot. So he did not enact the unaliving, but he hired the person who did. Political. Does the blackmail that he has on whomever helped him, does that blackmail have anything to do with the church? Thief in reverse. I give it back. Does that person have anything, does the blackmail have anything to do with the church? Thief in reverse. I give it back. You do it to me and I give it back to you. You give it to me and I do it back to you would be the pastor got blackmailed, and then the pastor then blackmails the person who previously blackmailed him or threatened to. Male. We have female in reverse to represent that person initially. Power supply in reverse. A male power supply in reverse. A male who has the potential to either take away the power of the pastor, or a male who is in power or more powerful than the pastor that doesn't want the blackmail to affect them as well. Digital in reverse. I need to get rid of all the evidence. I have 2 cards from MICA if we're on the right track. Embezzlement. Hiding of money, hiding of the passing along of money. Blackmail and embezzlement would be the same in this case. Marriage, wedding. I said a confirmation from MICA. He's hiding. One second. So the actual definition of embezzlement: theft or misappropriation of funds placed in one's trust or belonging to one's employer. Two cards. What is the part of this that has anything to do with a financial motive? Real news. Portal in reverse, portal to hell, so dirty money, bad money, evil money, boat. Moving dirty money, real news. There's real news about moving dirty money that has something to do with the pastor. Embezzlement. Is it fair to say that the money role in this is whomever he, as in the pastor, got to help him with this? Theft in reverse. I give it back. The person who he blackmailed or the person who helped him is the one that has something to do with the money. Money. AI trash. Oh, no. Okay, so that's not the person who has anything to do with the money. Not real information. Throw that away. So what is the context of the blackmail? Mind control, corrupted media source in reverse. So controlling the narrative. Source being revealed. Trying to buy time and control the narrative until certain things come out. Oh, I'm asking about the blackmail person. I'm trying to buy time and control the narrative. Conman deepfake in reverse. So someone who's in the public eye or someone who's connected to someone who's in the public eye or the community. Is it fair to say that the pastor, allegedly my opinion, got another person to follow or trace or track MICA to where she ended up being because he needed to silence her before the divorce hearing because he was fearing that people were going to believe her over him when it comes to something specific that would have had the potential to come out when she was on the stand of the divorce hearing. So he gets someone to follow her, and that person does this because there's some kind of threat of blackmail retaliation that the person who's being blackmailed feels as though the pastor has the financial obligation to go through with. So like, I don't feel like this is an empty threat. I feel like if I don't do this for you, I'm going to end up in this bad situation over here. Evidence in reverse. No evidence of movement. So there, oh, all of this is so that it doesn't pinpoint the pastor as being in the same place as where this happened to her. Military in reverse, operation exposed. So essentially the pastor is banking off of some kind of data, information, surveillance, footage, something that puts him away from where this happened to her. That's what he feels is going to work in his favor to get him away from the potential of getting caught. Power in reverse. Lightning in reverse. Lightning would strike and that would light up that area. So if lightning's not striking, some kind of data trail puts me in a different location than where this happened to her. Power in reverse, lights off. You'll never be able to see in the darkness. Is it fair to say that he feels as though he's going to be able to get away from this because of some kind of data, surveillance, CCTV, something that puts him in a different location than where this happened to her? Inside. And look, he's on the, oh, it's not a phone. Sorry, that's the ice cream truck. It's not a phone, but it's headphones. It's some kind of electronic footprint that he feels is going to be able to be used by him to get away from this because he has an accomplice or a partner. Ice cream truck. Is the ice cream truck, does that mean anything? Accident in reverse. Oh, so that was on purpose. Ice cream truck. Oh, a distraction. Some kind of distraction. Bloodline in reverse. Spilling of blood. Bloodline in reverse. Ice cream truck distraction. Making noise, getting your attention, asking you if you need something or want something. Is it fair to say that someone approaches MICA to distract her, and that's when all of this unfolds, which would say to me that it, hotel motel, that's the key. But that would say to me that it's not someone that she knew. Body of water, plenty of fish in the sea, so not someone she knew. So is it fair to say that a stranger of MICA's, that's not a stranger of the pastor's, approaches her to get her attention or distract her or something when she is where she is at that state park or whatever? And I guess while she's distracted, they set it up to look the way that it ended up looking. Government and intuition. Government, I have the power to set this up in the way that you'll believe it. Intuition would be a confirmation. If we are on the right track, can I have one card from MICA that would explain What is the wound of the pastor that makes him act in the way that he acted in this situation? Like what wound is being projected as the decisions that he's making right now? So the pastor's wound. Well, she called him out. Divine guidance deficit. You don't have divine guidance. Absence of perceived spiritual direction or support from higher sources, resulting in feelings of uncertainty, aimlessness, or disconnection from one's spiritual path or life purpose. And see how it has the it says oops on the phone and there's like a red X. Divine guidance deficit. So I said, if she could tell me, I'm going to have psychic attacks on the bottom of the deck. It's like dark energy. If she could tell me what his root wound is that causes him to make the decisions, she said he's disconnected from his higher power. Which, as a pastor, probably isn't good. And I have two cards from MICA about divine guidance deficit being his root wound that has made him make the decisions that he's made in this secret in reverse. He doesn't want his secrets to be revealed. He wants to keep the mask on. The mask on, if the mask came off, everyone would see that he's not divinely guided. Friend in reverse, and that he's not their friend or their leader coming from a friendly place. Good in reverse on the bottom and social media. Everyone would see that he is actually not good. He's not the person he pretends to be. That doesn't feel like that came from me. MICA, he's not the person he pretends to be. Card. MICA says he's not the person he pretends to be, and that's the truth. I keep looking at this one deck that I have, and I think it's because the name is Faith Over Feelings. I know that it said that she was struggling a lot with mental health. How do I word this? I keep looking at this deck, so I want to use it. What's one card that the quote on the card would have helped MICA in her mental health struggles? I guess this is kind of like a confirmation to if anyone that knows her happens to watch this, like this would make sense to you. Like, okay, that kind of sums up what she would need to hear in terms of her specific mental health challenges. Huh. Don't allow loneliness to make you reconnect with toxic people. We don't drink poison just because we're thirsty. Huh. Man, she called him out like 10 times. I don't know. Is there anything else in this article? Oh, speaking on March 22nd, which was a bit before the passing, she said on her social media, quote, "You don't have to stay in an abusive relationship, whether that's sexual, whether that's someone forcing you to take illegal drugs or alcohol abuse or physical abuse, psychological abuse, making you think that this is all your fault or that you're a bad mom or a bad husband or you're not giving it your all when you know that you are." So she's telling other people you don't need to stay in an abusive relationship like that. Bioweapon in reverse. A family weapon being revealed. So through what she's saying to other people, she's revealing what she was going through. Is that fair to say? And she wanted to get away from it. Passport. So I said through what she was saying, she was revealing what she was going through. That's the passport. What she was going through. That she, oh, you don't have to stay in an abusive relationship. She's revealing what she's going through and that she was leaving. So but friends have taken to social media to refute the statement about, let me read from up here. MICA met Miller, 14 years her senior, when she was just 14 years old and a member of his church youth. That's what friend in reverse is. He groomed her. Clean up in reverse. Making a mess. All right. Addressing his congregation, Miller stated that MICA, stepmother to his 5 children, was mentally unwell, in quotes. Addressing his congregation, Miller stated that MICA, stepmother to his 5 children, was mentally unwell. Murder. But friends have taken to social media to refute this statement, with one posting on X, quote, "MICA is a close friend of mine. She 100% would not have committed unaliving herself. She was excited to start a new life and no longer living in fear of him and was finally on her way out. Health issues and treason. Betraying your own country, in this case, betraying your own wife. Health issues. So this friend is saying MICA is a close friend of mine and would not have committed unaliving. This is saying the betrayal that caused the unaliving was from someone who betrayed their own person. In MICA's obituary, penned by Miller, who has a criminal record including multiple counts of aggravated assault and battery to which he pleaded guilty, makes no mention of the fact that the couple had separated. Instead, he described her as a great stepmother and an amazing wife and helpmate and portrayed her as his biggest cheerleader. Why is that? Why was it that way in the obituary but not that way in real life? Natural disaster, evil. Natural disaster, evil. Natural disaster, evil, toxic to explain him. Why was it that way on paper and not that way in real life? Is it fair to say because he was a narcissist that was trying to cover up the fact that he was portraying himself as a person of light when he was not that. Faked death. Oh, it's hear no evil, see no evil. The way that he was portraying himself is not who he actually was. Breakup. And that was all going to be exposed. Look, it's cutting up a marriage certificate. One second. In an interview with ABC 15, Miller's husband reiterated that his wife had taken her own life. Quote, she had struggled with unaliving before, he said. Each time we would help her through it and take her to the doctor, and we got through it and everything was fine. Secret trip in reverse, secrets being revealed, spouse partner in reverse. It wasn't the mental health. It was the fact that he wanted to keep secret what was going to be exposed through the divorce. And he was no longer able to manipulate her into believing that she was the crazy weak one, because she was starting to see the abuse that was coming from him, that was concealed as something else, but was really to control her and to get her to stay. Final ending. Do not resuscitate, it says on the card. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I have to wrap this up because my son is upstairs. I'm going to try and dig back into this if more stuff comes out. But I collected all the cards back, and I just want to do 2 rows of 5. If MICA could summarize everything that we just kind of talked about. Evidence in reverse. That's exactly how it came out before when we were talking about him trying to cover his tracks or not be in the same place. So it's going to be difficult to find evidence of what actually happened, I feel, is how I'm taking that. Medical emergency in reverse, which came out when we were talking about her. What did that come out with? Self-sabotage. So the medical emergency. Oh, there's not going to be any evidence of the medical emergency. It's going to be very hard to find proof of what actually happened. Couple in reverse because he was not there. He was somewhere else. Exposed in reverse. He did not want to be caught for what was going to happen. Money in reverse. Clarify money in reverse. Is that money exchanging hands? Oh, evil money. Okay. So it's going to be hard to find evidence linking him to what happened. Not impossible, but difficult, because the medical emergency was not caused by MICA herself, but was caused by the person that there's dirty money involved here, or evil money that was doing his bidding for him, so he did not become exposed. Is that fair to say? No. Okay. What am I missing? God, imprisonment in reverse. Is it fair to say they are going to find something linking him to it? It's either they're going to find something linking the husband to it, or they're going to get something from the person who was blackmailed into helping. Breakup. Okay, so they're going to find something linking the husband. Okay, second row of 5. Devil in reverse. Frozen. Something about the church. Devil in reverse, frozen. Timeline issues in reverse. So trying to buy time. Devil in reverse. We have devil and God both in reverse. So this would be devil. That would be God because they're flipped. Frozen. Evil and treason. Timeline issues is reversed. Evil and treason. Frozen. Devil in reverse. The church. Is it fair to say that the authorities are watching right now how he handles everything because they have some things on him, but they're trying to find enough to get more solid proof that would lead to a solid conviction? And they know that he can't really go anywhere right now because of his ties to his role in the church. And if he did leave, that would be essentially, if he went on the run, that would basically be like, I did it. So they're counting on his connection to the church. Oh, they have something, but they don't have everything, but they know that they have a little bit of time because he's tied to his community right now. Marriage, wedding. He's tied to his community, his church. Oh, the bride of the church. Okay. Evidence in reverse. Is it fair to say that they have proof that there's something up with him and that there are certain lies that are being told by him, but they need more physical proof because they know that he wasn't the one that actually committed it, but they know that he's the one that caused it to happen? Natural disaster. We didn't get man-made disaster because it's not him. It's something he caused to happen. Just like storms would be caused. Or just like storms would cause damage in other areas. Him calling the storm is what led to the disaster. Okay, I have to wrap this up for now because my groceries are here. Let's do 3 cards from MICA to wrap this up. Bioweapon, trafficking, greed. So the person that she was in a family with, aka him, trafficked movement, sent the person after her, and everything is led by wanting your cake and eating it too from his perspective. There's the plot twist. He wants his cake and wants to eat it too. That's the plot twist. Rival. He wants the cake and wants to eat it too. Plot twist. Is it fair to say that the rumors about a potential girlfriend that he has on the side, is it fair to say that those are true? Crossroad on the other side of the road. He wants to cross over into the new connections. So he didn't want to be exposed, and he also wanted his cake and to eat it too. Manipulation, gaslight, control, being exposed. And she no longer wanted to be his puppet on a string. There's that bloodline in reverse again. I'm cutting ties with you. One card from MICA to represent him, and then one card as like a sign off from her. Her to represent him. New World Order, closing one eye. Not who he pretends to be at all, disguises himself as someone completely different, but has an ulterior agenda. Her to sign off. Surveillance. As in, she's watching this all unfold from above and helping to give clues and hints to those it would be helpful for. Family, friends, authorities, etc. Love and success. That's a yes. She's in a state of love in heaven. Success, yes. The watch on there. I'm waiting. I'm helping to give clues, hints, etc. Time is ticking. Is it fair to say that if MICA had the mic to give a message to him, she would say she's helping to bring what needs to be seen to the surface, and when it comes to him, time is running out? Psychic abilities in reverse. He won't be able to see it coming. The struggle. He won't be able to see the struggle coming because he doesn't think that they'll connect him in the specific way that they're going to be able to connect him. Abuse and neglect. Silence. So I wonder if somebody else says something or gives some kind of clue. Wondering if it's the blackmail person. Grandparent in reverse. So not connected for a long time. So not the blackmail person. So somebody else gives some kind of clue. Is it fair to say that MICA's helping someone else recognize some kind of important clue, hint, or something, and that person goes and gives that clue or hint to authorities, and it leads to something? Is that fair to say? Real flag. Okay, I have to be done for now. I will be back on this week. Please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Have a good day.